Boris Johnson's proposal to break international law in a specific and limited way has sparked uproar in both the UK and Brussels, but Germany recently broke international law without facing any consequences. Earlier this week, MPs voted on a controversial new bill published by the government. The UK is currently in a transition period that keeps it bound to the EU's rules until December 31. The two sides are trying to negotiate a new trade deal that would come into effect once this period ends, but talks have continued to be characterized by perpetual deadlock. With less than 5 weeks to go, the government is essentially seeking to prevent disruption to trade between the four nations of the UK if no deal is reached with the EU. Downing Street described the Internal Market Bill as a vital legal safety net. However, the move has enraged Brussels and prompted a fresh rebellion within the Conservative Party. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has set Prime Minister Boris Johnson a 3-week deadline to ditch his plans or face financial and trade sanctions, with the clear suggestion that negotiations over a future relationship will fail unless the most contentious parts of the proposed legislation are removed. Speaking in Brussels yesterday, Ms. von der Leyen said, "This withdrawal agreement took 3 years to negotiate and we worked relentlessly on it, line by line, word by word. And together we succeeded. And the result guarantees our citizens' rights, financial interests, the integrity of the single market, and crucially the Good Friday Agreement." The EU and UK jointly agreed it was the best and only way for ensuring peace on the island of Ireland. "We will never backtrack on that. This agreement has been ratified by this House and by the House of Commons. It cannot be unilaterally changed, disregarded or disapplied. This is a matter of law and trust and good faith." While it is true that if Mr. Johnson went ahead with his plan, Britain would essentially break international law, a recent report by Stephen Barrett, a commercial chancery barrister, reveals how Germany also recently broke international law but did not face any consequences. Earlier this month, the German Constitutional Court ruled that the European Central Bank (ECB) Public Assets Purchases Program ultra vires, meaning it was acting beyond its legal power.